At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. And tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Jones breaking from the contact, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9.
180.
Now it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11 MT. 180. 180 shot. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
At the 43-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Shot. Hey, can. Shot.
And Burrow going to throw again. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. That one goes for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. An inside give, Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
11 MC, take. 11 MC.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
180. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Chase Brown from 21 yards away. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they finally get their chance on offense. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
319.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
258.
Running left, it's Warren. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second and 10.
300. 319. Inside. 215.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, Rodgers to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Boswell will kick it off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Western New York. Ty Johnson now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over 1st down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
319. What's that?
First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
What's that?
Again, it's Cook. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd down. His first throw is an interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will be set up great after a terrific return Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
319!
Warren is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
It's caught. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy in that two-point conversion. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bills have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Warren running between the tackles. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Warren. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and 4 coming up now.
Hey, you block over here. 319.
Rodgers off the play action. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. First and goal, Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Back to Warren. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front, because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sign quarterback run here. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
Bills nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Allen setting up play action. That's complete to Coleman out left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the play. That's another Bills first down. First and 10.
Play action now. Allen vacates quickly left side. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sending the tight end in motion left. This is Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. That's Kincaid. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Bills first down.
They'll work against the blitz. Got a man. It's Knox. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Play action now with Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Cook can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The Steelers use their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Calvin Austin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Rodgers from the gun. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Throwing now on first down, Allen. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Allen. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Chuck Clark has it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Prager on to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Rogers going to throw here. 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, Warren. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Warren once more. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll run it with Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That's Cook for the 1st. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Just 1 quarter remaining winning in this one. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Warren here from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Steelers with a 5-point lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
319.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On second down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Down 26, 319.
He'll throw it. Yes, taken in by Fryermuth. And this is going to make it down to the 6.